Hello, everyone. So, why you laughing?
Because you introducing it like it's the love hour.
I am about to do the Life After Love.
Okay.
So, this is spur of the moment because we haven't done a podcast, and I've asked Tyler about the podcast, and it hasn't been done. And I'm thinking maybe a part of it is that he doesn't want to edit. So, we're going to give y'all a raw little video. Of course, it's not going to be the length of a podcast, but it's something that I've been wanting to discuss. If you can't see me, I'm sorry. I tried to adjust the camera as much as I could.
Maybe you should start over and flip it.
It's fine. So it's a subject that I wanted to talk about, which is probably kind of old now, but I still want to talk about. And so it was this show that came on. It's called Love Is Blind. And if you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. And I saw the commercials for it, but I don't want to say commercials, but I guess the Netflix preview. But it didn't interest me. I was like, I don't want to see anything else about no love shows. I just don't believe in those little shows. But what happened was I was listening to V103 and Diamond was being interviewed, and from her interview she didn't really give it all away.
Diamond from the show.
Yeah, Diamond from the show. She's one of the participants. I said it. I'm about to say contestants, but she's one of the participants. And so, from her interview, I was like, "Oh, this actually sounds kind of interesting. I want to see it," because I was like, "So people getting engaged and not seeing each other? What is going on?" So, I got addicted to the show, like immediately. I fell in love. If you haven't seen it, I fell in love with Lauren and Cameron. But immediately, I fell in love with them. But anyways, so I got addicted to it, and it got so bad. Me and Tyler I think we started, or maybe he kind of came in like on episode 2.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You like watching stuff without me.
I couldn't stop. It was so bad when the reunion came on. It came on 301. I was looking at it at 302 when it premiered. I just looked at the whole thing without Tyler.
Sure did.
But I want to talk about the show, but also to see what Tyler thought, because I think we kind of had this conversation, but we didn't go in depth about if love is blind. I feel like love is blind. Tyler doesn't, if I understood him correctly, does not believe love is blind, because although stop laughing, I'm leaning like for real. So although our I wouldn't say it was true blind, love is blind, but I think that love is more than what the eye meets, because neither one of us was each other's type, but we still were able to find love out of it based off getting to know each other and each other's personality. So as far as the show, my favorite contestants obviously were Lauren and Cameron, and I'm not gonna say what happened because hopefully everyone has seen it, but for the few who've been living under a rock, you have got to check it out to see the ending. But Lauren and Cameron were probably my favorite, and of course my worst would be Jessica, because she just got on my everlasting, like I wanted to go throw my whole TV away. Like every time she came and started talking, I cringed. And I cringed for Mark too, because I was like, can you be that stupid?
Yeah.
But so, you okay, Schnuck? So yeah, so that was probably my second. I mean, the ones I don't like the most. I'm trying to think, who would I like next? Oh, I love Barnett and Amber. I really like them. That would be my number 2. Hold on. Tyler, you can talk about your favorite. What you thought about the show?
My favorite was Lauren and Cameron too.
What did you think about the show?
I mean, the experiment was cool, but I'm not convinced that love is blind, because all the people that they picked, and we done talked about this multiple times, all the people that they picked was all either all slim or fitted or muscular, or everybody pretty much was decent looking except Jessica. Everybody was.
Jessica was pretty. Her personality made her ugly.
She looked like she was about 44 years old. But everybody looked thick. Nobody out of no other races outside of white and black. Nobody overweight. Nobody too tall. Nobody too short.
They had one short guy. He didn't make it though.
But still, it was two
people of different religious backgrounds.
None of that. Like
same-sex couples. Well, I guess it kind of Carlton was.
Yeah, he didn't represent for the black guys. That was disrespectful to the coach.
He just needed to be honest. But
he just didn't get it. But yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, so I definitely agree that it wasn't a true representation because I really would have liked to see somebody, and I really think this is just my suggestion. So Netflix, I know you're not paying attention to us, but if somebody sends you our video, I think you should like hide the voices.
No, bro, that's misleading.
No,
because you can tell when somebody cute sometimes by how they talk.
But you could tell like the guy was like, "Oh, you black." Like he could tell from the way somebody was talking.
How you gonna disguise it then? With a voice a little rough?
Yeah, make it. I don't know how you can do it, but don't play the real voice because you can tell sometimes based on the way someone talks. But then it would really see if Love is Blind because it would be based off solely on conversation.
Yeah.
And not trying to figure out.
But sometimes you can still tell how people sound based on their verbiage.
That's true.
Like black people mostly say bruh. What do white people say? Friend, buddy?
I don't know.
Guy? Like some stuff you would be able to tell if it's white or black just based on how they talk.
Maybe, but I don't know. I'm just trying to think of other ways to make it truly blind. But I definitely think that they need to have people of different backgrounds physically. Because it wasn't a good representation. I mean, everybody, even though people might not have been the most amazing looking person, they still were attractive. So yeah, but what's wrong, Jay? You want me to turn it on for you? But I want to say Tyler didn't see this the first time, but I did. I want to say the most disrespectful moment was when Gigi and Damien. I really want them to work because I like them too. They're like my third favorite couple. But Gigi, here you gotta hold it, but Gigi and Damien, I guess she's a little hot tamale. Gigi was like, she liked to argue, but when they got into an argument and she was like, do you notice that when we're making love, you always say that I'm the best you ever had, but I don't return the favor? I was like, that is so disrespectful to a man's pride.
That relationship is over at that point.
And you did it on public TV, like.
And he's sitting there looking stupid, like he can't even respond. You crushed this man on TV.
It was horrible.
That relationship over. Ain't no trying to work it out after that. I'm ending the episode. We over.
What do you think about? Like, why do you think Lauren and Cameron are so popular with everyone?
They just seem to blend well. And they probably argue behind the scenes, but they just seem to genuinely mesh in the middle of their conversation. And they didn't show, based on the editing, they didn't show if they had any other competition or if anybody else was trying to pursue the other one, but it just seemed like that.
In the reunion, I think a couple of them tried to pull Lauren.
Now they see the dime that she is, but it just seemed like those two puzzle pieces just fit together. Like they didn't have to force it. They just seemed to lay next to each other, and they just fit together well.
And it just was like truly like a fairy tale. Like
it's one of those too good to be true type situations.
I know, but I'm so happy for them. I think I got emotional when they got me when she said I do because I was a little worried. Oh dang it, I gave it away. But anyways,
you ain't watched it. That's on you.
She made me so nervous. I didn't know what she was gonna say. But then it's like Cameron, like she literally got an artificial intelligence scientist, an AI scientist. Like, where did he come from? And he's such a nice looking guy. So I mean, I I really, really love it. So they're supposed to be doing a season 2, which I'm interested to see how this gonna work out now. That because I think they did it good, kind of doing it under the radar. People didn't know it was gonna happen. Then it's like a year.
Hopefully they doing it now.
Yeah, but now it's kind of popular. So now I don't know if it's gonna be the same. Now people just like probably some people just doing it to try to get the
TV.
spotlight. Yeah, we know that you didn't know if that was gonna be popular or not on Netflix, but it's good to just still see that love story. And then like they really made it. I think that was the smart thing because they taped it originally in 2018, so they made it over a year. So it wasn't like you look at it, you be like, yeah, that was cute for TV, but they gonna make it. But it's been like at that time they said a year and a half. So I think it was really, really good. Now I wouldn't suggest going to do that, but getting married, engaged in like a couple of weeks.
I wouldn't. I need to go through all 4 seasons with you to see your crazy. To see your now Gigi and Amber are probably the only ones that kept it real, crazy and all from the get-go.
Yeah, because Amber was very transparent about everything, but especially her financial situation.
Yeah.
She kind of let them know where it was. She let them know that she didn't want to work.
I want you to take care of me and all my debt.
Yeah, and she let it be known.
She was straight up with it. I give her that. She the only one that's probably been 100 outside of Lauren and Gigi. She probably was the most real, honestly.
And then the thing about Amber that I liked was none of them said about Amber and Barnett that I liked was they didn't seem like they was gonna make it from the pods. So to explain the show, so you come in, it was like 15 girls, 15 guys. They didn't follow everybody. They just like selected a few, and they in these pods. And so the pods, you can't see each other. All you do is talk, and they go on dates. And then you kind of, I guess, select who you talk to or go on the dates with based off your conversation. 'Cause I think originally you meet with everybody. So then you get to know them, you date them, whatever, through the pods. And then after that, you get to ask, in order for you to like meet this person and go on to the next, because it's an experiment, to go on to the next step in the experiment, you had to ask them to marry you, like for real, and they had to say yes or no before they met you. After you do that, if you decide to ask this person, the guys except for Gigi, all of them asked, but well, he asked, but then Gigi asked too.
She would have been extra.
But Damian Powers, will you marry me?
It was
so cute though. But so after you ask that person, they agree, then y'all get to meet, and then automatically you go from meeting and they fly you to Cancun. It was Mexico, Cancun, and then from Cancun then you move to an apartment together, and then from the apartment you meet each other families. You do your dress shopping, get your suits, tell your family and friends, invite them to a wedding. Then you have a real wedding ceremony with a pastor or a preacher or a licensed minister and everything. And then at the altar they let you know. So every couple didn't make it. And I'm so glad Jessica and Mark, I don't care, I'm giving this away. I'm so glad they didn't make it because like Jessica had me screaming at the TV at Mark. I'm like, Mark, what's going on? You don't see that this girl don't like you. Like, what is going on?
Nah, you come in my face. I don't care if you're drunk, and I'm talking about Barnett is so sexy. Like,
what is with the lisp?
That's what she sound like.
She does not have a lisp though.
This dude, but I can understand him being young, but I can tell he hadn't been in no serious relationships because
He was very naive.
Yeah, like she was like straight up. She was hot and cold. One day she'd be all for Mark, but she was cool with Mark. She was interested. She was trying to work it out. She wasn't trying to have sex with him, but she was into him until she found out Barnett and everybody else was at the same resort as them.
When she saw Barnett.
Once she saw Barnett, her whole demeanor changed, and she was trying to get at Barnett for the rest of the show. But until then, she was cool with little bitty old Mark. She wasn't showing her colors then. She was still cool with Mark. And Mark was still, you know, he was for whatever. He was. You could tell he was young and naive because once she started showing her true colors and going back and forth and in his face flirting with Barnett, he was still just like, yeah, I really want to work this out. I'm like, bro, she's giving you all the signs to show you that she really is like not into this. She's just like you like option number 2, you boyfriend number 2 basically.
I think one of Amber's biggest problems, of course, this is from me looking on the outside in, she got into her own head. Like
Amber?
she was, not
Jessica?
Amber, Jessica. She was just always wondering what other people would think. Well, this is.
Because I'm 33 and
I'm 34.
He's
He's 24. Is he gonna want to have children? He's a fitness instructor. I'm just like,
she thinks too
lady, like who cares if this is? I feel like she had this image of what she thought.
She talked herself out of it.
Right, she talked herself out of it. If you truly liked him, like truly liked him for who he was. Now, if you physically didn't want to be with him, you should have told him that from day one, that he wasn't attractive to you. Don't just pull this little man heartstring come in. Like, he really was in love with her. But it's like she would always make the age thing a big issue, and I'm just like
that one episode, she was just like grilling him. You want to have kids? What if I want to go to school? I'm 20, you 24, I'm 34. What you gonna do if when I'm 54, you 44? He's like, okay, I'm whatever.
Yeah.
Then she talking about, oh well, he's just down for whatever. It's not like he can think for himself. I'm like, stop making excuses. If you want to be with this man, what you acted like you did, then be with this man. 30. If he cool with you being 34, you need to be cool with it. It ain't like you got a lot of options at this time, and you acting like, you know, once y'all done, you gonna have another. Now that people don't see in the show, they know your true colors. Now you act like all these guys just gonna be lined up for you. And Mark was just like so into her, like she was just like a 10 out of 10. He was like, "Woo, did you see her?" I'm like, "Did you see the wrinkle lines?
Though. What you mean?
You see the wrinkle lines?"
You being Mickey Mouse?
And
yeah.
she was a drunk.
Tyler is a hater of Jessica. Like,
I'm
you can
just
see
saying.
he has passion because he like won't stop talking about him. But
That's probably because I was Mark before. I ain't date no girl 10 years older, but being stupid, ignoring all the signs to where you want it, but the girl don't want it as bad as you. I know what that feel like.
yeah,
So she trashed for that. But God's good to her.
okay. But yeah, so after that would be a T-Bear rant right there by Jessica because you just do not care for her.
I don't.
Message received. But I was just wondering, Tyler, do you think if after we talked that we would still be married after like
Me and you talk?
like after we had talked, like we did talk, if we would have talked for I guess it was probably about 30 days and we got married, would we have made it? What you think?
If we just after like we didn't know each other?
Boo, like they did on the show. Just how we talked after 30 days.
Me and you?
Yeah.
No. Absolutely not.
Why? We made it
Because
now.
some of your true colors didn't start coming until season 3.
Don't be caught, first of all.
I'm just saying.
Don't be painting no negative picture of me.
I'm just saying, what could I deal? What would I be willing to deal with?
But obviously you did. We made it through. They just went through the phases, not as dating, as marriage. But I guess the thing about it that concerned me was that I think people looked into it as, and then I don't think anybody said it, but I felt like some people can look at it as, if it don't work out, it's just the paper. I could just, you know.
It's a game. You can tell it's a game.
Right.
It's like, oh, I don't like it. No, man, I'm out. Like, no, that's not what marriage. It's not testing like a car, a test drive. Like, it hit a few bumps. I don't like the way it rides. I'm out. No, bro. If you want to be in this thing, you need to be in this thing. They say death till you part, not till you get upset and you don't like it no more.
But I think the best thing as far as the love is blind, I like that. I think I like Barnett and Amber because Barnett, the way they portray him, now I don't know if that's how he is, but
he's one of those books you judge by the cover.
You're right. It seemed like he was portrayed to be like this player and this smart mouth, privileged person. And he was probably the least, like, I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work out. He was like talking to 3 girls. I was like, he ain't taking this seriously. But he saw it all the way through. Despite,
he weighed the options.
Yeah, despite what his family may have thought or said to him, like he went off what he felt, and I think he truly went in clear-headed, knowing everything that was facing him, and was like, yeah, I still want to be with her. So that's why I feel like that was a good way of showing Love is Blind. Like, even though you might be seen as one thing or another, when somebody captures your heart, they just capture your heart. There's nothing you can do about it. Then the other thing I like about Lauren and Cameron is, I mean, the noticeable is that it's an interracial couple, which interracial couples aren't always accepted, you know, more so now than before. But
still, you know,
I already know what he's about to say, but let me finish my thought before you say what you're gonna say. But it was just good to see like them celebrated, and I think it was good to show from Lauren's standpoint, because we know how black men about their daughters are, how black men are about their daughters, and it's hard to go, you know, sometimes, you know, you just be like, I be scared to talk to my dad about stuff, so I can only imagine somebody else trying to step in. And you say, I'm gonna marry you, and this I ain't never picture my daughter being with somebody the opposite of another race, not opposite, but of another race. And so it showed that whole process, and they were able to be transparent and clear without hurting each other's feelings, but being honest, having honest conversation. I like that, and we're able to overcome it, and the families just seem to be very, very accepting of it, and I love that part. So go ahead, I know what you're about to say.
Statistics show. We done seen Get Out.
Don't be saying no statistics show now.
If it was the other way around and he was black and she was white, we'd be up in the fuss. We would not be celebrating them and their love like we doing now. Because why is that? Why people hate black men with white women so bad, but it's celebrated if it's a white man with a black girl? If it's a black girl, it's like, girl, get you a man. These dudes don't be acting right. But if it's the other way around, it's like, bro, you traded teams. You ain't for the culture. Blah blah blah. Why we like that?
Well, I don't want to think that I would be that way. I don't want to think that. I mean, of course, you know, if the situation came up, it would be a different story. But I feel like maybe first, women are more vocal.
What you mean?
As far as men, ain't gonna really say too much about if they.
I think women would probably hate that more than
I'm saying, but when it kind of like being expressed vocally, men don't really. I ain't gonna say they don't care, but they ain't gonna sit there and take the time. Usually they won't. Let me get on my keyboard and type up stuff about why I don't want, like, you know what I'm saying? Women, we be in a quick hurry. Oh, he with somebody else, even if she was something else. He with another woman that ain't black. You know, we take the time to do that.
If she was Indian or whatever, it'll be okay. But if she was specifically white, it would be a problem. But it would probably be more flack from black women than black men. Black men just be like, oh, okay, bro, you got da-da-da-da. And black women, them be the one he traded teams. Oh, he ain't trying to get a black queen, blah, blah, blah. But so when you say vocally, you mean they would say something like that more than a black man would?
Yeah, vocally. But then also you have to think, and I'm not justifying it, but you have to think that for, I guess, like a dateable, someone who's attractive, someone who wants to be married, someone is marriage material. Let me say that. A black man is marriage material. It's like almost slim pickings, almost, I guess you want to say. Because first, I mean, just now this statistically speaking, it's not as many men as there are women, black men and black women. You know, I don't know what the other races are, but I think it's more women in every race than every man. But I might be wrong, so don't come for me, please.
Single women that's ready to settle down.
Well, no, just women, period. It's way more women than men.
I thought the ratio was like 3 women to 1 guy or something like that. Is that the way around?
Yeah, it's more women than men. That's saying for every 1 man is 3 women.
Oh, duh, because obviously it's more y'all available too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I guess I'm saying just seeing somebody that I don't even know. We could say potentially could be your husband, but you might not be that type. But that they could say they felt was potentially somebody that they could be with, and then was like, now you ain't even just date another woman, you just date another woman that wasn't even in the race, so now I just got more competition, you know. That could be a problem. But I honestly, now do I think it'll be a problem? Yes, but I don't think it'll be as much of a problem as you probably think. I think at this point in time, we are more open to like just want to be in a happy relationship. I really do feel that way.
People these days need to realize that the dating game has changed, and you ain't got time to be. You can be picky, but you can't just be picky to the point where every little thing throws you off and you out.
You can have your wants.
Yeah.
But that your wants don't have to be necessities.
Yeah.
Like,
you need to be able to compromise and be able to just get some stuff. It ain't gonna even matter in 20, 30 years, and you be so focused on getting what you want to 100% that you'll miss out on somebody that's willing to, you know, still make you happy. Like right now, if you in a relationship right now, and you with somebody that they make you happy, but let's say you want a guy that's 6 feet, but he 5'9", but he treats you good and you happy. Some women will literally, or guys, if she too whatever, they will literally cut them off just because they can't get over that one thing. Like Mark made Jessica happy, but she kept talking about how short he was and the age difference.
He was a fitness instructor.
But yeah, but if he made you happy, why you talking you in your own head? I understand some people accept the fact that y'all ain't known each other this long, but this dude is literally for you. He like worships you, and he thinks you like the hottest thing since sliced bread. But you in your head talking yourself out of this relationship that's gonna make you happy, because you think that other people gonna think what you thinking, and ain't nobody stunning you. If you know, half your friends probably still single, but he 10 years younger. Girl, get your man. If it's the other way around, shoot, dude. If she can't cook, but you want a woman that cook, y'all can learn. That's stuff like that you can work on together later on. That's not a deal breaker, but we pick and choose small stuff and look at it as big stuff that make it a deal breaker, that ruin a good relationship because we can't get over ourselves.
Yeah, so we have to start bringing this to an end, but because we better be at our destination. But before we go, I don't know if have you seen the video about the lady who was saying she don't want nobody work 9 to 5? So it's a lady.
That's what Kev did, that video?
Yes, oh my gosh. There is a lady. It's a video out, and maybe Tyler can insert it, I don't know. But there's a video out where this girl is complaining.
How old did she look?
Maybe in her 20s. But she was just saying like she don't want no man that work 9 to 5.
What'd she do?
So this how I know she don't do nothing.
Okay.
She's the man in the show, cause the guy and the girl who was on the show with her was like, they looked like they was just totally lost. Like what? 9 to 5. They was like, she was, I don't think she was saying that she wanted a drug dealer, but I think she said she would be like, I feel like she was saying she would be okay with it. Yeah, she want fast money. She was like, this is what she said, y'all. I kid you not. Verbatim. Well, maybe not verbatim, but it's a good summary. She was like, this how I know she wasn't doing nothing. Yeah. I don't want to have to want something, and then you telling me you got to wait till Friday when you get paid. I need you to get the money to me right now. So you telling me you ain't got no money because you asking him for the money. So you need to go get a job. But
nah, she wouldn't be taking care of that. Would sound like.
But so he was like, so what if they work for a bank making $500? He's like, what if they work for J.P. Morgan Chase making $500,000? You wouldn't wait on that check? She's like, nah, I don't want no 9 to 5.
She want to be a sugar mama.
All I want to say is, to any woman that feel that way, you can't say you want something like that, and then when it be shortcomings in other areas, then you complaining. And we have to not. I understand the desire to want to be taken care of, but want to be taken care of the right way, and don't be dependent on somebody. Just your whole everything dependent on that one person. get a job. Like, this is not where you physically unable to get a job. Get a job, make your own money.
But you know what's a spin to that?
I just hate that. That mindset is horrible.
You know, when me and you first got together, your mindset was you wanted it, most of the things you got new. But of course, most of the time our budget wouldn't suit that. But a lot of times,
That wasn't the budget. It was the husband.
It
That
was.
was like, no.
but you ain't make a big fuss about it like most of these women would today. Like, you was okay with waiting or compromising, depending on what it was. And you wasn't like so gun-ho on getting it your way.
You welcome.
So you was just flexible in this. Like, some women probably wouldn't be like that. That's how I know you was specifically for me, because most women probably wouldn't be like that. I gotta get this, gotta get it this way. If it ain't this color, I don't want it. But you done came a long way. I give you props on that.
I have. But women, let's stop making ourselves look bad. Like, even if you feel that way, just keep it to yourself. Just, you don't have to go on social media and do that stuff.
Guys, if you
Just
like Mark,
keep it to yourself.
if she's showing you signs, don't put up with that mess. It's too many. She just told you there's multiple women out here. Don't be settling for looks. If she ain't treating you good or she ain't acting right,
That's for women and men.
if they not treating you right, and you might have to wait a little bit longer. But trust me, it ain't worth your happiness and your peace of mind to settle for something that's mediocre. Even if some people might not even make you closely happy, and you still put up with them. But if they don't make you happy at all, and deep down you'd rather be by yourself, and you scared to start over, you rather start over than be miserable with somebody just because you got them.
I agree. Well, this was just a quick little, I don't want to say a podcast, but a quick little video. It's a mini podcast, I guess. Just so Tyler can stay on his biz naive, as little Scrappy say, so he won't get comfortable and not be shooting videos. But especially since we all quarantined in the house or whatever. But that was it.
Got anything with that?
No, just follow us. Like our videos.
Follow the page, man.
If you know somebody at Netflix, send them my video for my suggestions about Love is Blind. I have some ideas how to make it even better.
More real.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know some people who would be good on Love is Blind, that's single,
Michael.
that deserve to be on the show.
Men and women.
Men and women.
You know some men and women that's single?
Yeah.
Oh, we ain't hooked them up then.
Well, I'm not going to hook them up together. But they should be on the show, and so love can blindly find them.
Oh, okay.
All right, but till next time, bye.
Bye.